Rod Rosenstein was over here at the White House today, Wolf. The president met with the deputy attorney general here at the White House as conservative voices are pleading with Mr. Trump to end the special counsel's investigation into Russian meddling. For now, the president is hinting he will continue to cooperate with the Russia probe as lawmakers from both parties are warning of a constitutional crisis if he tries to shut it down. Mr. President, how was your meeting with Rod Rosenstein? President Trump didn't want to talk about him in the Rose Garden.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
But Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein, who oversees the Russia investigation, paid a visit to the White House. Officials say it was just a routine meeting with the president, but it's one that comes as conservatives close to Mr. Trump are blasting special counsel Robert Mueller.
Let's look at the Mueller crime family. Now, of course, we are now on day 329 of the Mueller witch hunt, and there's still zero evidence of collusion. Imagine that.
Former House Speaker Newt Gingrich, whose wife is ambassador to the Vatican, likened FBI agents working under the Mueller probe to that of Stalin's Russia and the Nazis.
It ain't the rule of law when they kick in your door at 3 o'clock in the morning and you're faced with armed men and you have had no reason to be told you're going to have that kind of treatment. That's Stalin. That's the Gestapo in Germany. That shouldn't be the American FBI.
The Washington Post reports former White House chief strategist Steve Bannon is pushing a plan to disrupt the Russia investigation by firing Rosenstein. But both Democrats and Republicans are warning against any move against the special counsel.
Well, I think it would be a constitutional crisis, but let's hope that he does not.
Republican Senator Orrin Hatch tweeted, anyone advising the president in public or over the airwaves to fire Bob Mueller does not have the president or the nation's best interest at heart. Full stop. The president's defenders are also gearing up to go after former FBI Director James Comey, who was fired by the president and is out with a book slamming Mr. Trump. The RNC has launched a website approved by the White House called Lion Comey to hit back at the former FBI director, echoing Hannity on Fox.
Tonight, Comey is already in hot water after comparing the president to a mob boss.
For now, the president is indicating he's not ready to go to war with the investigators just yet, tweeting support for his own White House legal team. I have agreed with the historically cooperative, disciplined approach that we have engaged in with Robert Mueller. I have full confidence in Ty Cobb, my special counsel. Aides insist the president is spending more time working on a response to Syria's suspected chemical weapons attack.
We'll see what happens now. We have to make some further decisions.
The president is dialing back his rhetoric from earlier in the week when he telegraphed a strike on Syria was coming. But today he tweeted, never said when an attack on Syria would take place. Could be very soon or not soon at all. The president was also in a defensive mood in the Rose Garden when he claimed he's still draining the swamp as members of his cabinet face ethical questions.
I've been fighting to drain the swamp, and sometimes it may not look like it, but believe me, we are draining the swamp.
Now, a source familiar with discussions over here at the White House about the Mueller probe says the president may still be willing to sit down with the special counsel if, quote, both sides can keep their powder dry. That's, of course, a warning that the president may not tolerate any more developments like earlier this week when his personal lawyer, Michael Cohen, was raided by the FBI. And, Wolf, I'm told by a source over here that the president's anger has subsided after that Cohen raid from what we saw earlier this week.